This approach to Upwork interviews helped me win 28 long-term contracts in the first 5 months of freelancing on the platform. Mastery of converting interested people into clients directly affects your earnings. So I decided to take control of this process and create a script for Upwork interviews. I'm not that good at improvising, so it would be great to have a playbook. Also, it should guide me in providing information more densely and not miss any powerful argument from my pocket. So today I'm sharing this playbook with you. Every battle is won before it's ever fought. Santi. I hope my playbook will help you win the Upwork interview before it starts. But if you're new here, my name is Anton. I'm the guy who helps you build a business brand on YouTube. So what does this playbook for winning Upwork interviews look like? From my experience, the average interview length is about 30-40 minutes. So I decided to structure the interview according to this timeline. I cut the playbook into 5 sections: initial interview, solution, experience, methods, and roadmap, precisely in that order. This structure is based on the rule I use for all my writing. The sole reason to write a sentence is to make the person read the next one. So the flow of the interview should look like: you ask relevant questions to evaluate the task, then you give a sound solution to this task. After that, a few words about your previous experience with similar projects. And the next block is your working methods and principles. The final part is the roadmap. Now, a few words on each part. Initial interview. You may intend to astonish the client from the first minutes of the interview with your brilliant ideas, but it's probably a bad idea. And let me tell you why. You can think of the task the clients come with as something simple, but you don't know the history of the client and the context. I would suggest applying the approach most doctors take. So I put on my doctor's cap and ask, tell me more about your brand. What's your main value proposition? Who is your audience? Then I always ask about the current state of things. What have you tried so far? Why did it fail? Why did you have the intention for a long time but didn't act? And the last block of questions is plans. What areas of growth are you focusing on? What actions of clients are most valuable? Do you have KPIs? What would be a slam dunk? This part of the interview is essential. It shows that you're willing to listen and absorb the information about the company and the task, even if you have the same solution for all clients. Clients wants to be heard. The solution. After listening to the client story and the task that needs to be done, we are ready to roll out the solution. At this stage, I'm not messing around with offering any complex solutions. If the client comes for editing, I offer to bring a world-class level of editing to the project. Easy and straightforward, with no confusion. The experience. The purpose of this block is to assure that you are the one who can deliver. The best way is to bring to the table the most relevant experience. The stronger the case, the higher chances of getting the job. But it's not a verdict if you don't have successful cases. If you follow my channel, you know that I started on Upwork with no portfolio. The only portfolio I had was this channel, and it worked out for me. Principles. I used the reverse method to prepare this part of my playbook and check what clients are looking for in job listings. According to the simple texting, the most common buzzwords in job listings are innovator, dynamic, team player, proven track record, empower, thought leader, leverage, self-starter, data-driven, scalable. I could use ChatGPT to write a description, but I adapted it by myself instead. Here is what I got. YouTube is a very competitive and dynamic environment, so I'm always acting accordingly. I used to have a right to decision making, so I could drive the process, be a self-starter, and drive the team. I use every metric from YouTube Analytics to make the next video 1% better. Also, I'm following the brightest minds in the industry and trying to get leverage from all the innovations and best practices. Not to mention that I position myself as a YouTube expert and thought leader in the video marketing industry. It means that I'm here to stay, and my reputation is at stake. A roadmap. After all that's said and done, you need to give the client an understanding of the next steps. What do you need to get started? If you provide the step-by-step plan, it would be best. It would help if you made the client's decision to say yes the easiest in his life. And finish the interview with a simple call to action. Something like, are you ready to get started? That's all from me for now. Hope my playbook will be useful to you and will help you win a lot of contracts. If you have a successful experience of passing through Upwork interviews, share in the comments what worked out the best for you. See you in the next episode. Bye!